The 7th Gen Civic was in production from 2001 to 2005. It's a very underrated and underappreciated generation, which looks pretty good stock, but can look a lot more aggressive with a little bit of help. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make your 7th Gen Civic look way more aggressive with some easy, pretty budget-friendly mods. We're only going to be talking about the coupe and sedan in this video because the Civic Si hatchback and the Type R are a lot more rare and not so common, even though they are some of my favorites from this generation. So like I said, the 7th Gen Civic is a good-looking car, definitely not the most aggressive generation of the Civic, but in this video I'm going to show you guys how to make your car look a lot more aggressive, as well as just give it that Type R look, as well as make your car stand out, look more unique, and give it a little bit more performance as well. So before we start this video, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and let's talk about some great mods for your 7th Gen Civic. The first thing I usually do when I get a new Civic is throw a lip on it. The lip is going to make it look more aggressive, it's going to help with aerodynamics as well as make your car look lower. There are lots of options for lips that you can purchase online. There are cheap ones, there are more expensive ones, there are real ones, replicas. You can get all kinds of replicas on Amazon, on eBay, including the Spoon, Mugen, and the Type R lips. The great thing about adding a lip to your front bumper is that it changes the looks completely. I've had people ask me what bumper I was running on my 7th Gen Civic, and it was just the boring stock front bumper that literally changed up completely when I threw on the Mugen lip. Makes it look so good, as well as I did paint match it to make it look even better and make it look stock, and it just looks so good. Not only that, like I said, it makes it look lower, helps with aero, and they're usually under $100. Not only that, they're really easy to install, usually just a few screws, and if you're getting a replica like I did with the replica Mugen lip, it's going to be under $100, really cheap, unless you get a carbon fiber one or one from a really good company, which I think the replicas do great. I think they look great, and they usually fit pretty good as well. You're going to be really happy with it. Now, obviously, if you get something that's carbon fiber, it's going to be more expensive, but I've had great experiences with replica lips in the past on all of my Civics, and I've never had any problems, and they've always lasted a long time as well. The next thing we're going to talk about is upgrading your rims. If you own a 7th Gen Civic, there's a good chance that you're driving with hubcaps and Stillies. These are going to be the worst and cheapest wheels that you can run. The performance is going to be bad, the tires aren't the best, and you could upgrade to some stock wheels that came with the Civic in this generation. Now, these wheels are going to look a lot better. They're going to be aluminum. They're going to perform a little bit better. They're a lot cheaper than aftermarket wheels. You could probably get a set of 4 with tires for a really good price. Now, obviously, this is if you're on a budget, because aftermarket wheels are going to be a lot more expensive. My 1995 EX actually came with hubcaps, so I upgraded to GSR blades, and it was a big improvement. And obviously, you can't go wrong with aftermarket wheels. You can see here that even budget aftermarket wheels look so good on the 7th Gen Civic. They really upgrade the looks, as well as just make it look way more aggressive. Now, another big thing that the 7th Gen Civic Coupe and Sedan can benefit from is an aftermarket grille. Now, the Type R and Si in this generation actually have really aggressive looking grills. They are going to let more air in, as well as just looking way better. So swapping out your grill for an aftermarket Type R style grill like I did right here is going to make the car look so good. Now, what I also did was use a Type R replica badge, which obviously is aggressive because it's all red, and the Mugen badge on the right of the grill, and it just really brings up the looks, makes it look way more aggressive, as well as lets more air in. And I believe this grill that I actually installed on the 7th Gen Civic was like $27. It was really cheap, pretty easy to install. If you guys want to see any of these mods getting installed, definitely check out my channel. I have a 7th Gen Civic playlist that I installed all of the mods that you see here in this video. And this is a mod that you just might not think about until you see a video like this, where it really does bring out the front end, makes it look so good, as well as makes it look more like a Type R. So I really love this mod. I think it made a huge difference, and if you own a 7th Gen Civic, I definitely would get this grille and install it on yours. The next thing we're going to talk about is upgrading your headlights and taillights. Now you can get LED headlights, you can get brand new aftermarket black housing headlights. These are going to really upgrade the looks of the car, as well as you're going to see a lot better at night. People are going to see you better at night as well, and that is a safety thing. The headlights in these Civics are really dim. Not only that, but the headlights are usually faded and foggy, as well as the bulbs are usually yellow. So you could actually just change out the headlight bulbs for some LED headlights, and you're going to see a lot better. You could get black housing headlights, or you can upgrade your headlights and taillights, and you're going to make this car look so much better, as well as just work better at night. Now this car is coming up to 25 years depending on what year you have, so you're definitely going to need to upgrade certain things on this car to bring it up to date and just make it safer, as well as just make it look way better. And the last thing that you can do to make your Civic look more aggressive is a set of yellow fog lights. Now these are going to make it look more aggressive, as well as give it that JDM look. I had these on my 5th Gen Civic EJ1, and I just love them. Even on my FK8 Civic Type R, they came with white fogs. I turned them yellow because I think they look great, and they really look aggressive at night rolling down the road with yellow fogs. Obviously, in this video, you can see the aftermarket LED headlights as well, which really complement the fogs and really make it look updated.